taking the opportunity to help others, to elevate others and empower them to get through those pain points, those struggles, remove those barriers and obstacles, which most of the time is themselves. Welcome back and welcome to Empower and Elevate with Marc Thomas. I am Marc Thomas, and I am super excited that I get to share Empower and Elevate with you. What is Empower and Elevate? Well, let's start off with my own personal, professional, and spiritual growth journey. Sharing that with you is extremely important to me, not only as I continue to learn and grow, but maybe, just maybe, you can as well. So as I get into the 3 reasons why, let's start with number 1. Number 1 would be, well, me. And not to sound selfish, self-centered, because that surely is not who I am. But this is an obstacle and barrier in my life that I have chosen to overcome. Doing this podcast, being transparent with you. Wow. Tell you, I'm just putting it all out there. And that's honestly kind of scary, but here I am. And this is my opportunity to run towards the roar. We speak a lot of running towards the roar, running at the roar, running to the roar. You might notice with Empower and Elevate, our logo is a lion's head. And that's a direct representation of running towards the roar. So I'm super, super, super excited, like I said, to bring you my own personal, professional, and spiritual growth journey and to share the same of others. Business owners, business leaders, thought leaders, community leaders, and individuals with interesting stories. Interesting stories, life challenges that they have overcome, how they have grown, how they have led, how they have changed not only their lives, but the lives of others. All in all, I have hope. Hope that these episodes can help one person every day. I know what it's like to be in a position of feeling alone, defeated, uncertain what tomorrow will bring. I know others feel the same. Especially in business, it's lonely at the top of the leadership pyramid. It's a lonely island. And the longer I do this, the more I see that in others. By reaching out and helping others, lending a hand, sharing your experiences, helping them move through those struggles that they might be facing. People have done it for me, and it's my pleasure when I can do it for someone else. This past year, I've had the opportunity, truly blessed opportunity, to share some of my stories with others, Louisiana, Florida, Illinois, on stage, besides some of my wonderful peers, as part of panel discussions and running a solo workshop. Looking out into that room full of individuals, knowing there's someone sitting out there that is going through something very difficult and can relate right at that moment. Just today, I received an email from an individual that heard me speak in Florida back in August. Said, hey, I'm going through this thing. Can I schedule some time to talk about it? Most certainly. In a world full of so much negativity and hate, jealousy, taking the opportunity to help others, to elevate others and empower them to get through those pain points, those struggles, remove those barriers and obstacles, which most of the time is themselves. I know in my case, it's quite frequently, it's me that gets in my own damn way, hence the podcast. Yet another opportunity for me to get through one of those pain points in my life. I mentioned the gentleman that reached out via email today. It wasn't just a few weeks ago. In 1 week, I spoke with 5 other business owners. 3 of those businesses were not even in my industry. So I know there's more of us out there. There's no reason to feel alone. There's no reason to not talk to others. Build each other up, help each other out. It also wasn't too long ago that there was a call for help, which took me to Indianapolis to lend a hand, to be there for support, to show a strong presence, just to be there. And I would do it in a second again. I have a lot to learn at almost 50 years old. As leaders, we're always learning, as we should be. I spend countless hours learning, countless hours being coached with an executive coach, a growth coach, a functional coach. I'm part of a peer group with 10 other business owners that also act as my board of advisors. Why? Because every person can be better with a coach. Every professional has a coach. Look at your singers, your actresses, professional sports players. And it's not just when they are winning or succeeding, they have a coach always. Not just when they're performing poorly. I'll take a moment to share a very shortened version of an exercise that I ran through a couple months ago, writing my creed. I'm going to share that with you now. I will spare you the long version. This is my future. I am Marc, a chosen one. My future is at stake. This work is my best friend, caring for me as I care for it. It's a non-negotiable. I must take responsibility and master myself, knowing that without me, my family, team, clients, and friends suffer. Confidence is my ally. I must be the best for myself and those around me. I lead myself first, in control of my destiny. I commit to constant improvement, valuing the present moments. My personality serves a greater purpose, and I choose to live with conviction. I declare this creed before my future self, a hero for all, family, team, friends, clients, and beyond. I am the keeper of our good lives, unleashing positive realities with unwavering commitment. There is no quitting, only success, love, and leading towards the promised land. That was my creed. One additional point and final point when I talk about the first reason for Empower and Elevate. As I was working on putting together some of the points we wanted to cover as a podcast, and I ran through another exercise of who is the target for the listening base. And as I was going through this exercise and writing, I realized the person that I was writing as the ideal listener was actually myself. Not only myself today, but my younger self. If I look back to the 30-year-old Marc, wow, there's so much I could have learned at that time. Let's just say that I surely could be much further ahead than where I am today in my learning path. Reason number 2, my team. I am blessed that I get the opportunity to lead such an amazing team of individuals. I have committed to the team that I would create these episodes weekly for at least a year. That is my commitment to them, and I will do so. When discussing the concept of the podcast and laying out the initial plans, my team had a concern. Their concern was, Marc, you do not have the time to be learning to do all the details that it takes to produce a podcast. As much as I didn't want to agree, they're right, 100%. Though I might have an interest and desire to learn some of those skills, definitely it's not how my time is best spent. So as a suggestion of my team, we have added to our team, created a creative media department. So we have the pre-production and post-production team members to make all this happen. I am truly thankful for them. They are phenomenal to work with and are a great addition to the team. And to my team, thank you. Lastly, the third and final reason is you. Because I know there's one of you out there that can benefit from what we're going to bring to you weekly. And let me tell you, I am beyond excited for the guests that we have coming to share their stories, to have conversations based off those stories, to learn and grow together. Stay tuned, folks. This is going to get good. Real good. And I am committed to you that I'll be here weekly. I will only get better with every single episode, and you won't want to miss them. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me ramble on this first episode as I introduce the 3 reasons why Empower and Elevate with Marc Thomas. Until next time, I'm Marc Thomas.